everywhere. Oh, wow.
Standing on a hill just above the Pinnacles, looking down upon them, and wow, they're just as far as the eye can see. Hey, Natty?
I reckon. It's just amazing how they can all be here.
There's one spot.
Yeah.
Just looking down in front of us here.
Yeah.
This little one's just here.
Yeah.
As you go towards the centre, they're massive. There's a couple of theories on how they are formed. They're formed in the last sort of age of creation of the earth, you could say. Some talk about how they were the moulds of trees. There was a big sand dunes. Well, before the big sand dunes, there were trees. Sand dunes came in, trees died, and this is the sand that went in between the trunks. There's another one where they just sort of hardened sand between the trees. If you had to take a close-up look at one, they're certainly like rock. So they're truly amazing, and they just go on and on and on. Whole forest, you could say. As you drive along the track a little bit, there are some here that have both the cream colour sand as well as a red sand in them. And they're made over a period of time when the sands were different. You can actually see where the sand dunes erode away with the wind, and the Pinnacles are further down, so it makes you wonder how far down the ground they actually go. Standing here on the edge of Lake Thetis, here at Cervantes, about 2.5 hours drive north of Perth. And it's home of 3,500-year-old Stromatolites. Stromatolites date back to about 3.5 billion years ago. They were the first microorganisms on planet Earth, and they're actually responsible for putting the first 20% of oxygen in the atmosphere. Just looking at the sign here, Western Australia is internationally significant for a variety of stromatolite sites. In the Pilbara, 3,400 million year old stromatolites are the oldest known fossils. Hamelin Pool in the Shark Bay World Heritage Area is home to the most diverse and abundant living stromatolite community in the world. Like those at Hamelin Pool and other coastal lakes, Lake Thetis stromatolites have been growing for about 3,000 500 years. Down in Lake Clifton, which is about 90 minutes south of Perth, there's a colony of Thrombolites. They're about 3,500 years old as well. However, they're slightly different to a Stromatolite. They're able to grow in fresh water, and they're able to fight off other organisms that will eat them. Where the Stromatolite needs to stay in a salty type of environment, which will reduce the amount of other bacteria that will eat them away. We witnessed something very special here last night. We came down and watched the sunset over the Indian Ocean, and we wanted to watch the sunset through the nature window there. It just so happened that the sun set exactly between the V-shaped rock out there and this natural window. Now, it was 3 days before winter solstice, therefore the sun has moved as further north as it's going to go, meaning it's moving towards the right and lining up exactly between the rock and the window. As the year proceeds and we head towards the summer solstice in December, the sun will actually set towards the left. So therefore, if you want to line up the sun through the window, it won't line up through the rock, because you'll need to move across. As the sun moves to the left, you need to move to the right. You won't line up through the V. So there must be something very special about this place, that we have two rocks that when lined up exactly is exactly where the sun sets during the winter solstice. Over in England they built a structure called the Stonehenge, and during the winter solstice the sun shines directly straight through the centre of a couple of rocks. We are looking at a naturally made Stonehenge, you could say. There's something very special about this place. Standing here in Kalbarri National Park, right next to the famous Z Bend. Now this is a very special place, and I'll show you why. This pair of rock markings are the tracks made by an ancient arthropod called a Eurypterid, one of Earth's earliest land dwellers. It had a hard outer covering called a cuticle and was probably amphibious, moving from one pool to another as the water dried up, leaving its tracks in the wet sand. So imagine this place about 400 million years ago would have just been sand plains, river ponds and sand dunes, not like it is today. It's got a lot of rock. We've just arrived at the Skywalk here in the Kalbarri National Park. It's two massive structures overlooking the Murchison River. Where are we, Natty?
We are currently standing here.
Yep.
So we've got to walk out to here or here.
We actually came here yesterday morning for sunrise, and we went to Nature's Window.
Yes, we did.
And how was that?
It was good.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yes.
Beautiful. It's actually located up the river, up over that way. And interesting to get there.
Yes, it was.
There's a few rocks to get past, so it's not too bad, but
We had to climb over and up and down and around, and finally got to it.
Yeah, a little bit different than we thought, but
Yes.
it was a great sunrise and it was a great experience.
Yes.
And of course we've been down to Z Bend as well, and that's where there's a fault in the rock, and the Murchison River just follows the fault around. It's like a zigzag, So yeah, that was good. But now we'll go and check out the Skywalk. So we're now on number 2 Skywalk.
Yes, we are.
Amazing, magnificent. Words do not describe.
No.
It's a fantastic structure
Yes.
overlooking an absolute magnificent valley. Overlooking the Murchison River. It's been here for millions of years.
So big.
So, how's your Kalbarri National Park experience, Natty?
Fantastic.
What do you like most? You like the nature's window? You like the Skywalk? Or do you like the Z-Bend?
Probably Nature's Window was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you can get out here to see all this, definitely do it.
Yep.
It's well worth it.
Yep. It's been good.
Yeah.
So much to see here at Kalbarri, let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's an amazing place, and yeah, put on the tick list, guys.